Number 10. Emergency forecast. One night while having a few family drinks, this person felt the house begin to shake. They knew a storm was brewing, so hoping to catch some cool lightning videos, they grabbed their camera and ran outside, only to realize that this wasn't like any lightning they'd ever seen before. After this post popped off on Reddit, a user posted their footage of the same storm exactly 15 minutes after the original video was taken, stating, "For anyone curious, here is footage I took of one of the pictured thunderheads in OP's video, exactly 15 minutes later and much closer. I grew up in Tornado Alley in Missouri. I've seen some impressive lightning storms, but the level of lightning I saw that night was pretty high up there in my experience." Creepy as hell, but it doesn't explain the strange little travelling ball of light mincing through the clouds in OP's video. Some people thought that the continuous side-by-side lightning strikes and the strange orb was some sort of godlike power, but others had more logical explanations. Quite a few thought the flying object was a bug. But come on, a bug? Really? That theory just doesn't sit right with us. Not anyone on the Reddit thread. After talk of tornadoes, plasma balls, and even aliens, a lot settled on one explanation. The OP had managed to see ball lightning, which is considered extremely rare. According to scientists, there is not much research available on ball lightning, but it has been routinely described by people throughout history, dating back to the ancient Greeks. From what scientists do know, ball lightning is a phenomenon seen by around 5% of the Earth's population, and it often appears during thunderstorms in quick succession to normal lightning strikes, and it doesn't have to be connected to another lightning bolt. Because of this, a lot of Redditors urged OP to send their footage to meteorologists and the likes to see if they could deduce what it was. But we are pretty much in the dark until we get any updates on the post. Still, if you want to know our thoughts on this one, from all the ball lightning videos we've seen so far, there wasn't a single one showing it move that fast, especially that high in the sky. What do you think though? Did any of the Redditors hit the nail on the head? Or is this raw UFO footage? Let us know. Number 9. Shine bright. Have you ever looked up into the night sky and wondered, what could be out there? Or better yet, who could be out there? That's exactly how this scary video came to fruition. One night, almost a whole city was gazing up at the moon, astounded. All because of this incredible UFO sighting. Take a look.
With their phones, and this is what they're taking.
It isn't any kind of aircraft, nor is it a star. And what else would hang around right by the moon aside from aliens? Well, some assume this could be one of the planets in our solar system, and while that isn't at all a far-fetched theory, just imagine witnessing something like this with your own eyes in real time. Would you turn it into a case for Mulder and Scully?
There's got to be an explanation.
Let us know your thoughts about this one. Number 8. Floating high. If you thought these kinds of UFO sightings only happened at night, you thought wrong. You're not even safe in broad daylight. Check out this video someone caught of a strange object hovering over the Earth. Right off the bat, the shape of this object seems pretty alien, and the subtle red glow behind it makes us shiver even more. There was one comment on this video, however, that planted a little seed of doubt. They claim that this object has been debunked, as it is a graduation balloon people release into the air to cause this kind of hysteria. But after a few searches, we were unable to find anything that suggested there was an epidemic of people throwing UFO balloons into the air. And what kind of balloon glows? Any idea? Could this really be the proof we've been looking for? Let us know. Found a creepy video you'd like us to feature? Send us the link on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at GoosePimplesYT. Also, if you enjoy scary videos like this, subscribe and click the bell icon to get a notification every time we upload a new one. Number 7. Evacuate. If the UFOs hovering harmlessly in the sky wasn't spooky enough for you, how about one with a thirst for violence? Check out this scary video someone caught out their window. Looks like Scotty isn't just beaming people up anymore, he's beating them up too. This video has no background in particular, so there isn't much research to be done outside of just analysing the contents of the video. It might be an edited clip of a lightning strike, which would make sense considering the thunderclap you hear as the video ends. But the thing that made us suspicious was the noise that the supposed UFO strike made. If you're an avid gamer, you might have already picked it out, but if not, it's the tactical nuke sound effect from Modern Warfare 2. Have a listen. Not to say this isn't raw UFO footage that's just been spiced up by a little bit of video editing, but its Cloverfield vibes make you scratch your head a little bit, doesn't it? Number 6. Dementors. The Dementors were arguably the scariest part of Harry Potter if you don't count Voldemort and the giant spiders. But you were always safe in the knowledge that they existed only in the world of cinema, right? Or do they? Flying black voids with tentacles tend to not be on the list of things we want to see on our early evening walk. There seemed to be a lot of commotion and not a whole lot of understanding of what these things were. We can't think of anything that can go airborne and be this shape at the same time. Other than weird nightmarish alien creatures, that is. But why would they just hover aimlessly above a city and do nothing afterwards? The only other possibility was revealed to us by this commenter. Gotta say, that looks identical. Could this just be an octokite or something much more terrifying? Number 5. Blast off. This unidentified object was seen by numerous people in multiple different places, and there is still yet to be a solid explanation as to what it is.
Sí, es un avión, güey.
¡Sara! ¡No, es un ovni! ¡Ven a verlo! ¡Tomando fotos! ¡Un ovni!
Está haciendo ruido, güey. Ahí está. Un avión, coño. Sí, tiene lucecito.
No mames, no es avión, ¿cómo va a ser avión de tamaño, hijo de puta? No mames.
Sí, está altísimo, coño.
No, güey, no es avión, no mames. No chingues. La avión no tiene luz hacia los lados, coño.
Es por la, ¿cómo se llama?
Debería estar prendiendo azul y blanco, debería estar prendiendo rojo, coño.
Sí tiene color rojo, coño. Sí tiene, güey. Es un avión, coño.
This first video is taken in an unknown place, but they're speaking Spanish and the caption is in Portuguese, translating to, "They are like rats, slithering on the walls of the aquarium," which is so helpful. But the trail doesn't go cold there, because a YouTube video was uploaded just over a month later showing the same object floating through the sky in Brochure, France.
On en a fait devant, regarde, on en a fait devant aussi.
Ah ouais, aussi.
Regarde, on en a fait ce côté.
C'est un missile, ça, non?
Donc c'est un vaisseau, ça, non?
Yeah!
Regarde ça. Regarde ça, que ça. Regarde que ça.
Passage de l'atmosphère. Non, c'est quoi ça? Il y a un autre truc blanc. Mais c'est quoi ça?
Filmé, hein. Et c'est un vaisseau. Regarde sur le côté, il y a un truc en métallique. Regarde.
Ah ouais? Un vaisseau?
Filmé. Ça y est.
The post tells us that this video was recorded in 2022. So we don't know if the two videos are correlated because we don't know when the first one was recorded, as we're pretty sure it was re-uploaded. Some people seem convinced it is a real UFO, as there aren't any planes or jets in that shape. And drones and kites don't tend to glow bright white in the sky. There's a chance it could be something like a light flare from a rocket, according to one commenter. And after looking at some videos of rocket launches, the shapes they create due to the reflections and the chemicals from the exhaust do look somewhat similar to this. Do you think this is aliens doing a grand tour? Or something a little more explainable? Number 4. Slow burn. We can never rest at night if you're not trembling thinking about the paranormal. But now you're trembling at the prospect of UFOs zooming past your head. Oh, you're not terrified of the latter? Well, watch this and get back to us on that.
2 nights in a row?
As if that's not scary enough, it happened again a day later in a different place.
What?
Bro, is that a rocket?
What is that, dude? That's not even...
Bruh.
Is that coming towards us? What is that? Rebecca, are we witnessing something?
I'm so confused. Bro, what is that?
Bro, no, seriously, I can't even see it.
Bruh.
Dude, it's not an airplane. I can tell you that right now. What? What the fuck?
Are they being followed by some sort of alien legion? Some commenters seem to think this could be footage of two separate rocket launches, but surely we could make out some kind of distinct rocket shape if that were the case. And we would know full well if two rockets were launched one day after another in the same place. It would be documented somewhere. It could also be Mars, but surely it wouldn't be so bright and moving so quickly. Or there is a chance it is a satellite. One commenter gave a detailed description of why this could be the case. Considering we already know how reflections work in the night sky, this is possible. But if you believe we're not alone in such a vast universe, so is the possibility of something far more sinister watching us from above, right? What do you think? Let us know in the comment section. Number 3. Traveling lights. We know by now how scary it is to see one lone light drifting through the sky, but how does the fear factor stack up when it's doubled? This video is sent in by CJW, and they captured it in Ashton-under-Lyne in the UK. One thing that left us with an unsettling feeling was the fact that this YouTube account was closed down exactly 2 days after he left a comment on one of our videos with the link. Thankfully, we downloaded it in time, but this isn't the only time this phenomenon has been caught on camera, as a Redditor posted a video of something similar happening somewhere else.
There's more back here. Oh no, there's fucking antenna. I was gonna say, holy shit.
You bugging. Why is it, what is that? It's moving.
There's 3 of them.
1, 2, and 3.
What the f is that?
They literally moved all the way from over here to start moving over here, and they're moving pretty solidly.
And they're in a trail.
Yeah.
They're like following one behind the other.
Yeah.
Dude, that's weird.
They're not planes. There's not even an airport over here. It's not like
oh my god, there's more, babe. There's more.
More? What do you mean
Yes,
more?
right there. Look, another. Oh my god, Austin. What the
Wait,
fuck
2
is
lights
that?
just disappeared though. 2 of the lights just disappeared.
But these weren't. They were over there.
Yeah, these weren't over there. These were just right here. But
Holy.
look, that one's over there.
The OP of the Reddit post said that anyone who thought this could be a set of Chinese lanterns was quote-unquote bugging, because the video was recorded near a military base with a strict no-fly zone. And they also mentioned that the lights were moving quicker than a plane would, which is impossible. But looking further down in the comments, people managed to get a hold of the weather report for that specific day. This showed that if there were to be Chinese lanterns, they would be drifting in precisely that direction. And the illusion of speed is due to how low they are to the ground. They are also the same color as Chinese lanterns, and while they are illegal, who's to say nobody broke the rules? This might explain the Reddit post, but what about the ones caught by CJ in the UK? They aren't the colour of Chinese lanterns, and there also isn't any background on the clip they sent in. So what the hell are those things in the sky? And why was the account so quickly shut down after sharing this strange phenomenon caught on camera? Let us know what you think. Number 2. Zoom on by. We've all seen those Instagram or TikTok videos where influencers shove their phone on the plane window and record a flight POV. Usually, you'd watch them passively and enjoy the relaxing clip. But when this one was uploaded, people couldn't help but jump out of their seats. Take a look and you'll see why. If this is real, then this is the most damning evidence of UFOs we have ever seen. It is clearly in the shape of a traditional alien spacecraft, but the one problem we have is that we don't know where the video came from, so there is no way to confirm or deny anything happening here. It could be edited, but it could also be real footage. But if it was, wouldn't we have heard about it on the news or something? What do you think? If you know the origins of this video, please let us know. Number 1. Don't look up. When this video was taken in Canada, the guy couldn't believe his own eyes, and neither will you, because this is one of the most unexplainable videos of them all.
It's just hovering in place. What is that? Look at the lights all around it.
This might be another re-upload, because there are no comments and 0 likes. The only logical explanation we could think of is the easy one, which is that this video has been edited. But that seems to be too easy, unless this was some kind of light show or hologram, or even a drone. However, that doesn't explain the colourful field expanding around the object. Could this be something to do with the stars, a really good editing job, or something beyond our comprehension? Hey, here's a playlist full of creepy stuff caught on camera for you to enjoy. Don't forget to bump the like button, subscribe, and click the bell icon to avoid missing our weekly Spookfest. Thanks for watching.
Stay in the dark.